Their mellow tones and Celtic-inspired harmonies made them one of the biggest bands of the 1990s. After selling a mere 40 million records, though, the Corrs decided to take a break for 10 years to raise families of their own.
Now they are back with a new album, White Light, recorded in secret at the start of the year. They wanted to find out if they still had chemistry together in the studio.
So we'll speak to Andrea, Sharon, Caroline and Jim in just a moment. Morning to you all.
Morning.
First, let's
Morning.
remind ourselves of their biggest hits. We never really see Jim there, do we? Why is that? That seems a bit sexist to me. All the pictures of you three, and poor Jim, handsome Jim, barely gets a look in. I hope this time round, if they made a new, we have got a new video. You appear more in the new video, do you?
I appear.
A couple of shots.
He's the quiet genius behind the rest of it.
Of course. It's fabulous to have you all back. So a 10-year break. Who wants to tell me why? It was to do with families, wasn't it? And you've got 8 children. You've got the most, 3. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that why you took a break, because of the children?
You know, we never consciously said, OK, we're going to completely stop with music. That was never our intention. But I think it was the right time for us to take a step back from the music industry. We'd been working intensely for a very, very long time. And I think it was just the right time for us to have our own time, family time. And so we did all that for quite a while. We took quite a break.
It was said that you sort of tiptoed into the studio to do it all sort of just on the quiet. Why was that? Why no big announcement when you were going to go and do it?
Well, we didn't want any pressure. We didn't, and also we weren't sure if you know, we still had that magic between us.
Well, so you thought you might get back in, do a couple of tracks
and go like,
say,
actually, it didn't work out. Let's just stay away. Let's prolong this great break forever. So for that reason, you know, in that way, I kind of think that this record is nearly the closest to a first record, because there's no pressure from a previous record, and you know, so yeah.
What was it like when you got back in the studio? Was it fun to be back?
It was really, really lovely. We kind of, so when Caroline was the instigator, which was great, and, you know, we're eternally grateful, because she just rang us all up like last September and went, guys, will we do something? You know, it's about time. And all of us were on for it. It's very organic, and like music, it's very organic, and there's a time to do things sometimes, and they just feel right. And when we got in together, the first day we were writing together, and we knew immediately, like, the magic was still there, and that was just, so it was almost like it was set in stone, but without us knowing, you know.
So, Jim, your single from the album, first one, is called
Bring On the Night.
The Night. Do you get to make an appearance in the video or not?
I actually do.
Let's have a look. Should we have a check?
Well, let's just see. Let's just have a look, shall we?
I understand when you were recording it, your dad very sadly died. Did that affect the music in some ways?
Yeah, I think it did. I mean, it was a difficult time for us, because suddenly our father passed away while we were recording and writing the record. So, we were quite taken aback and quite shocked by that. And for sure, it's definitely is a big part of this record. And one of the songs, which is called Jerry's Reel, which is very much a traditional Irish song, is dedicated to him. And really, you know, for us, music came from both our parents. That's why we began. That's where we've come from. So it's definitely something that's really through the record. Yeah.
Was it at his funeral that you sang together for the first time in quite a long time?
Yeah, it was. I mean, he had a very dark sense of humour, and along the way, like when we made our first record, Minstrel Boy, a particular piece on it, that he would say, I'll be coming up the aisle to that. So, and there was others, and that we kind of knew as soon as he passed that it was the right thing to do, to play these songs that he had requested. Yeah. The
industry's changed a lot, Sharon, since you were last together, and we were talking about you selling tens of millions of albums.
Yeah.
It's a different business now, isn't it, in terms of album sales? Yeah,
it's utterly different. I think, though, I mean, you know, it's a great industry to be in. It's an amazing job to do, to sort of express yourself and you know, to get up there and get out on stage, and it's got to always be worth it. I do genuinely feel music has a great value. I mean, it gives us so much, and it gives us so much hope. It definitely is. It has changed, but you know.
How do you quantify success now, though? Because you can't really do it by album sales or downloads, because people get the music in such
You do.
different
It's
ways.
just relative. It's just relative. I mean, so it's not 40 million. Then it's a serious amount less. But you know, it's kind of. I think it's by people's reaction. You sort of quantify it by people's reaction. You know?
And you will be playing, won't you? Are you going on tour? I know that you are doing various things next summer. You'll be playing it all?
We are.
And the old ones too?
We're starting on the 19th of January in Birmingham, I believe. We'll do a short tour of the UK and Ireland. And then we'll branch out at a later stage into Europe as well.
And you will play the old songs as well?
We will, of course.
Absolutely.
I just have to point out one thing before you go, because I noticed I was concerned for your feet on the artwork for your album, because you are wearing, I mean, just preposterously high heels on the cover. Let me just stick your leg out for a second.
The vanity of it.
Yeah, there. So look at those. Just let's have, yeah,
Actually,
here,
these
there.
are the ones I was wearing.
Those ones,
Sorry,
right?
guys,
Okay.
and
then, but you, Andrea, are more sensibly
Very
attired.
safe.
For Christmas, I've
So-
come like Santa's little helper.
Yeah, you
That's really what I'm
She's
going
coming
for
down the
today.
chimney.
Footwear. Yes, exactly. Good. Well, I'm with you on that
They're
one.
not walking, though.
I'd like to see you try and wear these.
No chance. No chance.
It's lovely to see you. Thank you very much
Thanks
for
for
coming to
having
us.
me.
Welcome back
Thank
as well.
you.
The Corrs album is called White Light.
We're gonna